get into our champion select. Yeah, Fish, you do this champion select yourself, all right?
It's easy. Actually do my job.
Ouch. God damn. We'll invite you next. It wasn't even, we didn't even go.
Still.
It's like talking to my parents.
Good.
When they're angry at me when I haven't done anything.
You have.
Oh my god.
You should be fired.
Ouch. All right. Have fun, Fish. I'll see how
Bye.
it is. Goodbye. Get out of here. All right, Detonator. You were close. Close to, you know, getting that game won.
Not really.
Hey, you take what you can get.
No.
You take what you can get.
Not when you have 3 losing lanes. I don't give you any credit.
Yeah, and then, you know, Mega.
It's 2019. You can't have 3 losing lanes in League of Legends.
Well, you know, Mega.
We've had 10 years of this video game.
Yes, and then Mega took the game and it was like, here, Detonator.
How do you have 10 years of League of Legends and still not realize you can't draft 3 losing lanes? Hello?
Big Elo plays.
They're meant to be big Elo players.
Yeah, well,
Like, if I went into a solo queue game and that happened, I was like, well, this is over.
I don't know, man.
Goodbye.
Nothing makes sense nowadays in League. Everything's changed, Fish. Let's see here. We have the Pike, we have the Olaf being banned by Mega. Detonator going to get rid of the Kench, the Elise, and the Aatrox. Not even going for that first pick.
Not comfortable playing Aatrox, I see. That's smart. Ban it out. Get a different priority pick. Carly could be taken.
Nah, it gets banned out here by Mega.
You can't go Sonar. Karma's open, Siva's open. No one's taking Siva. This whole day, everyone's like, nah, no Siva.
We don't need Sivir.
Karma makes the most sense, I think. How's Mega? I just go Corki Ezreal here.
And they just play Poke nonstop.
Just pick Corki Ezreal. It's just the best damage duo right now. Could deny bottom lane. Prefer Corki Ezreal a lot more. Don't listen to me then. Fine.
There we go. So you're going to get picked up here by Mega with a lot of different picks that are still open. So instead prioritizing for Deul. Gragas.
Oh, they get the Gragas, which was banned out against them last game, so they do get the disruption that Mega were looking for.
Oh, bloody hell, Crash. I don't know why you prioritize Gragas right now. He's only got 1 win out of the 10 games. We also have seen a couple Gragas supports pop up here and there, too. So, maybe a flex here.
Why is there a guy with a helmet on but no shirt wielding an axe in Gragas' splash art?
Old Pantheon. All right.
Panther doesn't have an axe.
I think one of the skins, actually, he might. He has, like, an axe spear.
That's not an axe, it's an axe spear.
Oh, my lord. Lee Sin going to get locked in here for Detonator.
That's sack going, I need to make the play. You get a knockback goal, I get a knockback goal. Let's see
This
who
is
wins.
really Detonator, though, saying they're going to have to try and make something happen in lane.
Picking a strong jungler as well, can duel Gragas.
Ooh, we're going to see the Kiana, though, for G4.
This is a team fight assassin, I like to call her, because she has utility to stun up everyone in a river or wall-based fight.
That being locked in now. Still have the possibility of that Gragas being flexed. Let's see here. What does Mega want to try and take away from Detonator? We still have yet to see. Again, that Karma can be flexed herself into the top and mid, so not a true identity. Ooh, going to ban out the Volibear. Don't want to see that down in the support role for possibly Rich.
Volibear support's really good. His Fear and Mini Fear just have the highest priority in the game. Stops Alistar headbutt. I think it stopped Gragas too.
To stop the Flag Drag?
I think so. Flag Drag also has very high priority. Only beaten by Urgot's throw over his shoulder thing. I think it does. I don't remember, but I know it has one of the highest priorities, so it's really good.
Let's see here, Morgana also going to be banned out, so going to get rid of some safety that could be there.
I mean, Morgana good against Gragas Ultimate, I guess. But you left Braum up, which is probably the best champion against Gragas. Braum just sticks his shield up,
Unless
and then
they want
suddenly
to
your
pick
ultimate doesn't work.
Braum.
Well, they'll go Rakan. You pick
yeah.
up Zaya.
So we'll see Dayul and Pop lovers duo in bot lane. Rakan. Ooh, does Rich pop out his Thresh?
Thresh Kai'Sa, good against Zaya Rakan. And we saw what Pop's Thresh could do against the combo. Even better.
Let's go. We got ourselves a Leona coming out.
Now,
Rich.
Leona does well into this matchup. Very well. Just because, I mean, previously not so much, but now that the Ws have been nerfed on Zaya and Rakan a long time ago, when Rakan tries to go in, Leona can just jump onto Zaya.
Wow.
Because Zaya doesn't have any sort of escape in the early few levels. So Rakan goes there and just twiddles his thumbs, while Leona locks down the AD carry, gets Aftershock, has a ton of damage, soak up a ton of damage, and then Kai'Sa can try and waddle her way in, who can very easily avoid Rakan's W as well, thanks to her E.
Oh, we're going to see ourselves
stop
a
it.
Rumble.
At least it's against a Jace. It's not against an Aatrox. But it's still a difficult lane. Jace should be able to win that one quite easily. Interesting draft coming out from Mega. I feel like they're exploring something here.
They might be experimenting, yeah.
They've got a lot of damage. They have no front line.
This is, though, for Detonator, this is the, team kind of composition where you have to do well in lane.
Both teams have no front line.
Yeah.
So Gragas is very happy right now because he's going to press R and everyone's going to be half health immediately.
See here. Forsake as well on that Lee Sin. Trying to get a kick.
It's a weird draft. I mean, they're good picks. Just
It's just going to be a Rumble.
it's neither team's playstyle, but okay.
All right. Let's go ahead and check it out. We're loading on for game 2 here between Detonator and Mega. I'm waiting for the one time we load into the game with the nice camera panning through, but we join like 20 seconds late, and there's just a dead body in one of the lanes from a very early
Oh,
skirmish.
what's happened to Fiddlesticks?
Which is like a dead body in the middle of mid lane as we do a nice pan through the rift. And we're gonna be like, what happened? We already see a little bit of a trade there between Rocky and Golden Feet. Rocky heads back to base, though, to regen his health.
Better lanes this time. Detonator will have a winning bot side. K-Star and Rich will have the aggressive advantage against Dayul. Mid lane will be shoved in quite nicely by Karma. And Golden Feet should do well against Rocky. So it's not a hard win, but much better than their last draft. Melissim will have some room to work with against a Gragas too. He might be able to get a few duels going.
They all just taking a peek here. Ended up putting down the vision. And they have an idea where the Zaya was.
They went for a fight in the bottom lane. Bottom
Yeah.
lane's fighting. Go bot!
Bot lane! What's
Bot
going on?
lane!
Bot lane!
Bot lane's fighting!
K-Star's fighting. He's half health.
Okay, we're here. And that was nicely played. Dayul stayed in the river. Pop stayed in the brush. So when Dayul came in, they thought that he just came back from the leash. But surprise, Pop's here.
Oh, look at that. G4 and Lloyd going for a heavy invade immediately.
Lee Sin's wrapping around. He knows that Vision was placed down there, so he's actually trying to get away from the Vision. Still trades mid.
Meanwhile, bot lane, that level 2, not even there yet for Rich. Going hell of aggressive with the Ignite. Pop doing the same, but blows a flash.
2-for-1 summoners.
Oh, Lloyd forced the flash away. Ended up not taking body slam at level 2, so...
Good wards being placed down. Mega thought they had the ward advantage for getting G4 deep into the jungle for one ward, but they had a ward on the tip of the brush above red, so they could see Lloyd coming in for this. Whereas Lee Sin did the smart thing and avoided that ward. He went all the way down towards the bottom side, second turret, and then looped back in for the fight against Lloyd, forcing him to flash over the wall. Nice play. Bot side was just 2 summoner spells being traded. Flash and an Ignite for a heal and an Ignite. So well played. No heal on the side of Mega means their bottom lane is going to be crippled a little bit. Not going to have the combat summoner spell advantage.
We'll see here, back up toward top lane. It's the Jace taking on the Rumble. Already seeing a little bit of push here into the tower early. You mentioned during draft here, Jace actually doesn't mind this matchup. Having that, you know, range form can get a little bit of harass there onto Rocky. Archie ends up hitting the minion there, unfortunately. Trying to get the combo.
I really like Kleptomancy into these matchups. I feel like you just get so much more value from the extra gold Kleptomancy gives you. But everyone seems to be going airy these days. No like. Kleptomancy nicer. Get the gold. Bing bing, money money. Easiest money of my life.
Gold means items.
Yes.
Items means damage. Not a bad push actually coming out here from Detonator.
Yeah, they went for the minion dematerializer in the bottom lane, so Rich is going to be helping out with this push. Just means they'll get a hard shove, so Daewoo can't really freeze this and farm for free, giving Leona more opportunities to find an initiation later when it bounces back.
Gonna roam up, maybe try and get some vision down, but that scuttle was already taken by Lloyd, so they know full well that this ward's gonna get placed down. Still, vision is knowledge, and Archie also going to get a nice trade back here.
See, that would be so much gold. Said he just got a bit of damage.
G4's just going to heal through.
I'm a big Kleptomancy fan.
Hard shove still coming out here, and that's going to be Zenith Blade connecting Rich, taking a lot of health here. Does have the shield, has some extra resistances, but overall that trade goes in favor of Mega.
And that's the interaction that used to make this lane so good against Leona. Because if you do dive in, then you're just going to get knocked up by Rakan. Feathers will lock you down as well, and a huge chunk of damage being traded back.
Okay, Star trying to go hard. Pop! Oh, it's first blood though, going on to Rich, and here comes Sek over the wall. Woo! Connects with the Resonating Strike, and the auto attack from K-Star. That's going to be 2 kills in favor of Detonator to start off game 2.
Really nice start from Detonator, abusing their aggressive lane advantage, and Mega had no business initiating that fight. We saw right there, the way you win this matchup is let Leona come in first, you knock her up, and then you throw in the feathers to get the second snare. But when you initiate yourself, it gives Leona the freedom to jump on whoever the hell she wants, and allows your AD carry to back off and create some distance for himself. In that case as well, really nice rotation from Sack, understanding he could try and get down there and add some pressure into the bottom lane, following up with both kills, give them a nice 1,200 gold lead this early into the game.
And on top of that too, the summoner's being used by Daewoo. K-Star only had to use that flash, his heal just came back up, so they also have a heal once again if a fight breaks out. Pop does have Ignite though, and Pop, level 4. First back, wants to look for a play elsewhere on the map, but you do see Archie being very safe, playing toward the top side of the map away from that bot lane. But not a bad start here for Detonator's bot lane. And that's good to see too, because if you're K-Star and Rich at this point, you're able to do that against Daewoo and Pop, which is considered, your best bot lane in the LST at this point.
Yeah, a much better start coming out from K-Star and Rich. Showcasing that Daewoo might be, the tempered aggression. He knows when to go aggressive, and he's able to farm very consistently against the very aggressive bottom lane of K-Star and Rich. This time bringing out the powerful Kai'Sa-Leona combo. Try and bring that aggression to Daewoo. So, nicely played. I didn't quite expect that. Look at that. Kleptomancy. Gold. Gold. But he didn't take the gold, did he? Took the airy.
G4 going to be shoved back out of lane. Is pretty much equal on CS though, but might lose out on a wave as that's going to get pushed in. That or Lloyd will come by and soak up the experience. Some deep vision though from Mega. Already into the jungle of Detonator on the bot side here. A lot of protection starting to be formed around that mound break, so we might see some priority. See here, Cold Feed though, going to jump right back on in onto Rocky. Gets him back to half health.
Rocky doing a very good job top side of the map, already down 6 CS. Holding this matchup quite effectively. Oh, if he Rocky just going to regenerate some free mana here. Uses a Biscuit as well for the instant mana regeneration.
G4 has picked up the Serrated here in mid lane, so has a little bit of armor penetration, also some movement speed with the boots. Still decent poke coming out here from Archony, forcing him to have to use some of those corrupting pots and stacks. And look at that. Bot side of the map being invaded upon here by the Lee Sin. Rich is going to rotate up also to provide some safety, even cut off members in case they want to try and respond here. And with that, that's going to be the blue buff being taken here. And Golden Feet's going to go down to make sure there's just no vision around this spot. Top side. Calm and collected. Control ward, though, will spot out this Karma heading back to lane with the blue buff.
And besides bottom lane plays, nothing else has really happened, but Detonator have 1,500 gold of a lead. Something they can work with when they hit their first item spikes a little bit quicker. They can try and make a proactive play. But until then, it's still very even all across the rift. You see even top side, Seeker's Armguard against Hex Drinker, both players building a bit more defensive to try and out-survive some of the damage that will come out. Get him, Graggy. You beat up that crab and feel good about it.
Mess him up.
Yeah, eat him for dinner.
Just see if we see Lloyd now try and make a play. He's going to have Predator Boots online here shortly. Has level 6 as well. And we'll see him make an appearance in one of the lanes. Rich is going for a bit of a roam here. Going to get back some vision to see the scuttle being taken. Likely just going to go ahead and clear out that control ward. That'll really force a play here, but not a ton of follow-up damage from that Karma right away, so I think they'll just go ahead and clear out the control ward. Pings, though, coming out. They know Pop's rotating over from some deep vision they laid out earlier on an invade. So lots of safety here being established by both squads. Is Rocky going to do the same and maybe try and get a ward down? Meanwhile, though, that is going to be the Drake started up here. Does Pop try and interrupt this? Rich just going to act as crowd control.
The thing is, Rich needs another teammate there. If not, he can't jump in. He doesn't deal enough damage by himself, and he'd be wasting his crowd control. This could be a Mega Dragon now.
Here we go. Easy takeaway. Let's see. Resonating Strike does connect. Toss up. Is he going to pull the trigger? No, they hold off.
Nice.
Nicely done there by Mega, and that's going to be the Dragon secured.
Well played by Pop with the patience to understand he needs his teammates there, and understanding that Leona's not a threat if no one's around her. Leona's damage mostly comes from her passive. If no one is able to proc her passives, then she's not going to be able to get much damage down at all. So nicely played. They secure a Dragon steal for themselves. Not all that impactful, just a Mountain Dragon, but still very helpful nonetheless.
We are seeing here from Daewoo, though, even when he loses a death in that bot lane, still has a CS wave advantage into the matchup.
Yeah. That's brought it back from 1,500 to just 1,000 gold. Mid lane is behind. Karma should be ahead there in the range versus melee matchup. Top lane is behind. Range versus melee matchup. But Daewoo's keeping it calm, even though he fell behind. It is an item breakpoint here for K-Star. So Daewoo and Pop need to respect that right now, K-Star is strong. He's got a full item. Daewoo doesn't have his Essence Reaver just yet. Top of that, the free boots came in early here for K-Star after getting that kill.
Another roam coming out. Rich really wants to try and make a play happen here in mid. Going to see Pinsir here. G4, what's he going to be able to do? Ends up using the ultimate to at least go ahead and get the stun flash on forward. A double stun is going to be there, and G4 going to get taken down. Lloyd already using the ultimate. Rocky rejoins onto the fight. Has the equalizer available. Actually, no, ended up using it in lane. So both top laners make an appearance, but in the end, Detonator are able to find the kill.
Yeah, very good pick coming out from Detonator. Understanding they had the damage to commit to that, and they just killed G4 instantly. Leona coming in with the full combo. The procs coming out from Archony to make sure that he stayed down. Very nicely played. Making use of, again, that power spike they got from the early game, the little bit of a gold advantage to their advantage.
That's a 3,000 gold lead here for Detonator. Meanwhile, though, Daewoo was able to find some safety in the bot lane.
I didn't realize they were that far ahead.
Yeah, no, they've gotten themselves the 3 kills, and you have a 20 CS lead in top and mid lane, so 40 there. And then you also have the share gold because Leona's getting extra CS from the relic. Archony looking for the snare. Pop is nearby. K-Star, though, joins in. This whole time, though, Daewoo's getting a free push in bot lane. So this is Detonator really making a call here. They want to try and take this Rift Herald away. But at what cost here? Because Dale's going to get free turret plating.
Well, they're going to get the Rift Tail for free. There is a teleport from Archony coming up to try and defend this bottom lane turret if he needs, and Pop's already making his way down to try and stop Dale from pushing hard. Should be a free Rift Tail going towards Detonator. They secure it.
2 turret plates going to be claimed, though, by the Xayah.
It just gives 20 extra CS over towards Xayah. So they lose a chunk of their gold lead, down again to 1,500. Mega going to try and push for first turret, though. They actually might get this.
Archony didn't teleport down. It's rather risky.
Top lane's fighting.
Let's see, top lane.
Jace went back to base. Oh, but they disengage. Okay. That's first turret. What? That was a bad play from Detonator. I thought Pop was on the other team.
Yeah.
That's a bad play from Detonator.
Yeah, no.
I got it wrong. Pop came down to assist Duel taking this turret. So they're just like, you want to send 5 people towards Rift Tail? We'll just do that and get first brick gold. Making this now a 1,000 gold game from what was 3,000 just before that play. They better have a good use for this Rift Tail. If not, that's going to cost them a lot.
Because K-Star just left the lane. They're like, all right, we'll get it. Which I don't really understand, because Daeyul already showed that he used teleport to get back in the lane, so he couldn't join the fight if he went over. Yeah, no, I don't know why K-Star went up to the Rift Herald.
I don't know, man.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
That was a weird play. Still in control for Detonator, but turret plates are going to drop now, and the majority of them went to Mega, which has actually allowed them to stay in this match. Lots of the gold that's allowed them to equalize this from turret plates.
Predator
You
being
waddle
popped.
Void. Waddle at them.
I don't know. You see that guy waddling at you that speed? I'd be a little scared.
Give him a hug.
He's going to throw a giant barrel on your face,
Free
man.
alcohol.
Saying you're going to party with Gragas?
Oh, yeah, of course.
All right.
That's the only League of Legends champion I'd party with. What the heck?
Not Olaf?
Oh, yeah, he's all right.
He literally has the skin for it, man.
Yeah, maybe. Not bad.
Daeyul still getting all his free farm, though.
Yeah, 30 CS up now.
He's getting back in line with his 10 CS per minute.
He's on par with the items that K-Star has. He just needs to go back to base and shop. But he's on par. He's got an SS Reaver. As soon as that Zeal's complete, he'll have a decent spike for himself, not the best spike. Surprised he's not going towards the straight Infinity Edge rush. That's the more mid-game build. So getting a Zeal early gives you crit faster, but less damage. Whereas getting an Infinity Edge early gives you very good damage if you can get it, but it just means that your early game isn't as strong. So you really he's prioritizing this early game power. In trouble, he's dead.
You saw he wasn't looking at his screen. That's going to force out the barrel, and now Rich gets re-engaged here. Let's see, that's going to be the stun. Connecting from the Leona Blade Caller, though, does connect. G4 coming over toward the side, finds the stun.
Oh my
and that's
goodness.
3 kills by Mega.
Oh, make it stop. The gold's dead even. That was just disgusting abuse of the map coming out from Mega. Clearing out the vision, making it so that Archony can't walk through, and he just walks through the exact wrong spot.
I gotta harp on Archony right there. You gotta be watching your screen, because he would have saw the sweeping lens on him.
Sweeping lens was from Gragas?
Yeah.
Shows it when you're...
You see it on your side. You see it if you're the victim. You're supposed to be. I remember that. I'm pretty sure.
I thought it's only if he's not in fog of war. Maybe. Yeah, maybe would have seen it.
Yeah. Still, though. Going in blindly without a ward. Costs them a lot. That's 3 kills, and gold lead's back even.
Dead even. Dead even once again, so Mega's early game stall has paid off. And look at that, Daeyul immediately responds by saying, you know what? BF Sword.
And this Rift Herald that was used in mid lane here, it's going to crack open mid lane. Does give them a little bit of map pressure if they're actually able to finish it off, though. G4's rushing in. He's got that Ghost Blade completed, and they're going to be able to defend.
Oh, turret is so low, though.
Yeah.
Might as well deny it.
Ooh! There you go.
Denies the gold, which is nice, but you still lose your mid lane turret. And the reason why you go SS Reaver IE now is because it gives you 50% crit.
Oh,
Can't
Rich.
talk about it, Rich is dead.
Rich, you're a little too far forward. Solar Flare comes out, but you got 4 members around you.
Yeah, so the reason why you go Infinity Edge SS Reaver is it gives you the raw damage that Essence Reaver and Infinity Edge have, so your attacks hurt, and 50% crit. Previously, it wouldn't give you 50%.
Yeah, because your Blade Caller also scales with crit chance.
Correct. And then on top of that, you just lose a bit of attack speed, which you can get through Zeal, which is cheap. And my God, Lloyd! No, that's not okay! That is not okay! What?
That was nasty!
Oh, I think I could feel his pain. I'm hurting. Like, oof. Oh my.
It's on the edge. Just got him on the pixel there with that body slam flash. Woo! Okay, Lloyd. I see how it is, Lloyd. Just calm down. All right?
That made me tingle.
Fish has feelings.
Yeah, spider tingle.
Oh, Lloyd's looking for another one. Rich, what are you doing? Rich, you're caught out once again. Stopwatch is going to be used, but again, 4 members. Who gets that
come
flash?
Back here. Oh, he does come back fast enough.
Rich, that's been a couple times now this Leona's being caught out.
Burnt his flash. K-Star also burnt his flash. So that's some good summoner spells to take away. Bot side, no summoners. And Kai'Sa's been stalled. Kai'Sa had his mana immune nice and early, has only gotten a pickaxe since. Whereas Daewoo has gotten more crit, more damage.
And Rocky's out.
Just does what Rumbles do, which is, oh, you come in bot lane for me, I am going to clear the wave. Please wait for one more wave.
Please wait your turn.
Some of the best things about Rumble, mid-game, you're not using your ultimate, just clear out waves and buy time. Time to go home, time to shop, time for your team to do other things. You got a Leandri's Torment from that. Burn damage has been amplified. Kiana's got some nice items. Double Serrated Dirk, one completed into a Yomu's. Gonna be dealing almost true damage to some of these players.
Lane gets cleared out. Both sides, though, going to reset here as we got Baron joining us here.
Ah, it's Baron!
Ah!
It's the sound he makes.
That's the sound he makes?
Yeah. I'm Baron! No!
Ah.
That's the sound he makes. It's canon.
Take a look at her.
No! No!
That what?
Ah!
Huh?
Yeah, no! Gold is wrong!
No!
Nah!
Nope!
Wrong game! Wrong game! It's not the gold graph we're looking for.
I would say, I don't think there's an Akali or Varus in this game. I was like, they have a lot of gold for 15 minutes.
That's not the gold graph we're looking for, ladies and gentlemen. Technical difficulties. Game's broken, spaghetti code, unlucky.
Rich, looking to position.
Oh, this is a big fight. Both teams are in good position.
Here we go. G4 gets the knock up, and that's going to be Equalizer. It gets spread apart, though, immediately. Mega, though, they don't even care. They're able to just hunt down Rich. He's going to get taken down. Over the wall comes G4. Going to get slowed up there, but the double root from the Q, and K-Star is going to get eliminated.
One last boy from Detonator, and it's Archidin. He runs away from the fight. Both teams in such a good position, but only one team got the initial burst, and that was Mega. G4 comes in and just chunks out multiple players. And that's going to be 2 turrets here. Rocky even tanking this one just to keep the minions alive to spread out to the next wave, which means Duel can continue to auto-attack. Very nicely played. 2 turrets picked up. They had the better positioning, even though both teams were in position. And their composition for team fights is well and truly online.
So with that, Mega find themselves a 3,000 gold lead. Get the 2nd tier tower in mid. And that side of the map is looking very dark for Detonators. They now have to scramble to just get some vision down around this Baron.
Oh yeah, and it's about to be 75% crit on Daewoo 22 minutes into the game. IE, Essence Reaver, both complete. He is a hurty. He's going to hurt people real bad.
Yeah, the feathers are going to pierce pretty hard. Those are some sharp ones there. G4 also having his Dust Blade now complete too for the Kiana. 2nd armor pen item completed. Archini going to try and get a push up in top lane. Rageblade and Miramana now online here for K-Star, at least for Detonator.
There's a decent item break, but he's got Nash's Tooth as well. decent items here. Just going to be difficult for him to execute. You can see the gold drop. The Detonator, this time they had the early game. Complete opposite of the last match where Mega had the early game and Detonator fought back. Now they've just dropped the ball. Picking a really poor fight around that Dragon Pit and one just before where we saw Archony getting caught out. 2,000 gold lead is not that horrible. Not a deficit they can't climb out of, but Mega have the team composition to fight through this one.
Oh yeah, Rich, I wouldn't back there.
You will die.
Realizing that's pretty dark. Meanwhile, 75% crit and an Infernal and a Mountain Drake. They can rip apart this Baron really fast.
Yeah, Baron's gone.
Ah, yeah, that's a dead Baron.
Say thank you very much. We will take this one from here.
G4 just using the ult to clear back the Lee Sin. And there you go. Baron secured at 23.5 minutes by Mega. As they look now to maybe crack open the base of Detonator. Again, only one map win away from securing a semi-final seed into playoffs.
Whew. Securing himself second place as well. Can't be first with Win going undefeated this split. Mega had their chance, but they lost the first game of the season against Win. Nailed by the 2-1, the only team that's taken a game off of Win this entire split. Strong second place. Strong second place, Mega. Detonator is putting up a very good fight, but unfortunately, they're just not taking all the steps to secure the game and to ensure their lead.
That push is going to come out. Mega can just threaten this team fight. The Lee Sin's trying to go for a flank. Root's going to land onto Rich. He has to back off, and Turret's already going to get taken down. Archony, careful here. Pop, tanking up a little bit, but they get back to Daeul, so that's going to be Inhibitor Tower cracked open in top lane, and a 5,000 gold lead secured.
Yeah, it's still got 2 minutes left of Baron buff too. Yeah. That was just a swift push coming out from Mega. They buy a rapid fire cannon for Daeul. He's got 75% crit now. I would just go straight bot. I'd just say group 5, go bot, kill this turret. Hope they fight us and we kill them all. Man, this is disgusting.
Yeah, Leandri's completed here too for Rocky with the Zonias too, so he's going to do a decent chunk of damage with the Equalizer during these fights. You're going to have Predator coming back online for Lloyd in about 60 seconds. And then he can look to try and escalate a fight once again. He's actually already used it here, so I think that's bugged. I think the timer's bugged on the bottom score bar. There we go. Lloyd takes away the Krugs. Minions start to siege in. And with the Karma down, oh, look at this. Detonator. Oh, no, they knew! They knew the entire time! And that's going to be the engage coming out, and G4 able to find the stun onto the Jace, and that's going to be 2 kills going over in favor of Mega as K-Star barely gets away with their life.
World's shortest teleport as well as Archie teleports from Inhibitor turret to inner turret.
And with that too, whoo, that's going to be a lot of damage.
That's going to be this turret taken. Inhibitor's going to fall. They could always beeline top if they wanted to take a second one, but I think they're going to make the safe play and back out through the jungle instead. Mega well and truly in control of this game. If anyone steps up as well, Lloyd's just gonna charge forward with the belly bop.
Yeah, he's still got flash available.
Goodness, it's almost a 4,000 Baron power play coming out from Mega.
He's still got 30 seconds.
Pretty atrocious.
After what looked like an okay early game for Detonator.
90% crit.
Yeah. We get it, Fish. He does a lot of damage.
Oh, yeah, he just crits now.
Just crits.
He crits more than he don't crit.
That's a big brain math right there.
Yeah. Mathematician.
Well, no, this you know how the Saya now plays. You use Featherstorm to get more feathers out, so you can Blade Collar and get more damage.
If I'm not mistaken as well, the way that crit chance works means that when you're at 90%, you're effectively 100% crit. Because
roughly, it's very rare to actually not crit.
Because it only compensates for when you don't crit.
Yeah, so it didn't crit like once there of the 6 autos.
The crit chance modifier means that if you fail to crit 4 times in a row, your 5th order attack will be higher chance that you'd crit. Like more than whatever your percentage of crit chance. So if you don't crit once, your next attack's going to crit with 90%. But if you crit 9 times in a row, it just stays at 90%.
Ooh, G4 though. No vision there. Gets the root. Gets the ultimate down. Oh, can he get the karma? Re-engage comes out from Detonator, but they're in the middle of a choke point, and the equalizer separates 2 members, and Daeul's going to go on a rampage. Rich is left to die alone, and that's the danger of fighting a Rumble in the jungle.
My goodness. Well, they catch G4, and that was nice, but they didn't disengage in time. G4 got the martyrdom play of getting the stun around the jungle. This is going to be all 3 inhibitors at the very least.
Calm and collected. They get a pick.
Pretty sure they could end the game if they wanted to.
They could. They're going to have a minion wave pushing bot here shortly.
No, they're taking everything and they're backing out.
Taking their time. They got themselves now 7,000 gold in their pockets. Easy clear out of the jungle. Going to head on back, finish off some items, and look to push in finally. Now with double super minions crashing into Detonator's base.
Yeah, that's just something it's hard to come back from, especially with this next Baron coming up in a minute. You can kill this Baron and just stand on the edge of the base and watch them play, PvE, League of Legends, and fail. Because Baroned up 6 super minions in the base are very difficult to clear. You don't even have to fight them anymore. You just let them fight the minions, and you'll win the game. And that's exactly what I think Mega are going to try and prep for. They're just securing vision around the Baron, playing this nice and safe. They already have this game in the bag. No reason to push for something to mess it up.
Oh, here we go. Lloyd ends up using that stopwatch, and again, the equalizer prevents Detonator from trying to re-go. Oh, Sek tries to go in. He gets the kill, sure. G4 going for a re-engage, gets the stun onto Colin Feet, but it's a double kill for Daeul.
That's pretty much game. They don't even need it. Super minions are already inside the base.
K-Star, oh, G4 takes him down, even stepping through the minion wave. Daeul teleports down to the bot lane. Pushes that in. We're going to start seeing the super minions crack on to the Nexus towers. Goldenfeet's going to try and do what he can to prevent this push, but that's going to be engaged. Coming in from Pop. Archney back onto the fountain. And with that, Mega secure a semi-final seed heading into summer playoffs.
Taking down the 2nd seed of Detonator. And the tie grud match there. That Mega are victorious and decisively so. It really shows that between the top 3 teams in the LST and the rest of the league, even down to 4th place, there is a huge gap. Like, that was 2nd against 4th. And that's what we just saw out of that game. Whew. Whereas 3rd against 1st was like a nail-biter 2-game series, 60 minutes each. 2nd against 4th was just a, get out of here. There's a big gap. Like,
yeah.
Like,
This is it big enough?
Like this big. Yeah, big gap. Bigger than my stick. It's over here.
No, don't take the stick. Oh,
it's like the gap is bigger than this. It's like, whoo! Look, it doesn't even go across the screen. See? Like, I'm the Monkey King, they call me.
With that, though, the 2-0 does secure Mega now a semi-final berth heading into playoffs. Liab will finish 3rd, and Detonator, of course, I believe they still are going to be 4th in playoffs.
Unless we see the... No, we can't see a 3-way tie anymore. Let's see a team fight, that last match.
We'll see a team fight here shortly.
Probably one of the deciding fights that Mega were able to take. This is around the Dragon Pit. Yeah, so this was the deciding fight that brought Mega back to the game. Detonator looked like they're in a good position, but Sek jumping over there just completely ruins it, because G4 could just come in and that's your jungler dead. And once that starts, just wombo combo. Doesn't matter about the D-Synergy. That Rumble Equalizer was so good down the middle that K-Star had nowhere to run. Just beautiful. And again, both teams set up in such a good position. The only thing they needed to not do is have Sek dive in like that. And then they would have had a Lee Sin trying to get some damage down, maybe get a good kick in the back lines. But he decided he was going to try and go for the steal. Baron was way too healthy. And that was the 10-minute drop that you saw, or close to 12-minute drop that you saw, making the game even. And from there, Mega just had the composition to run down the comp that Detonator put together. I don't like the comp they put together. It just doesn't make sense to me. You've got a Leona that wants to engage, a Karma and Jace who want to poke, and a Lee Sin who just go, cool. Like,
yeah, the Lee Sin felt a little lackluster that game. Again, it's the identity doesn't make sense.
Did less damage than Rakan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sek had a really poor game. I think that the composition was very poor coming out from Detonator. It looked like they wanted to go aggressive, win all their lanes, only able to win the bot side of the match. And Dale picks up MVP. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. Nah.
I like the fact that even though he dropped a death early, he was able to maintain the CS in lane.
Big Dale fans.
I see how. Okay. We see how it is. We get it, Fish. All right. You disagree with production.
Yeah, Pop was robbed.
Send the notes over.
Pop was robbed.
They say it's the sad tear right there.
Pop was robbed. My shirt is so crumply. This is brand new. Why'd you crush my shirt?
I didn't crush your shirt.
It's brand new. Shouldn't be wrinkled.
No.
The only explanation is you.
What? Excuse me? Not an explanation. Oh my lord. I don't know. When you walked in, I thought your clothes got stolen again. I was very concerned.
It's brand new. It's already crumpled. I blame you.
Jeez. You got nothing else to play. It's all good though. That is the end though of our day as we had both our series. Quick 2-0s.
Yeah.
Coming out there. Game 1, there was a solid chance for Detonator in that midsection of the game.
Both games had solid chances. Well, game 1 was Detonator coming back. They just, oh god, there's so many chances for Detonator to win that game. They kept stumbling. Game 2 was, I don't think Detonator's controlling the early game. They had actually controlled the early game very well. They were able to stop Duel from snowballing very heavy. In fact, he was looking to go towards a seal item instead of completing his Infinity Edge second. That would have been crucial, because then you don't get the bonus damage from Infinity Edge, and you don't have the extra AED. But they weren't able to, put the nail in the coffin. So Mega do finish the league second.
And we take a look here now. Win, of course, going to be Seed 1 heading into playoffs, as well as Mega in second. Both are going to get playoff buys to the semifinals. Liab going to be playing in quarters against the victor of tomorrow's match between Axis and Armor Project. I think what's interesting, too, here is...
Three-way tie.
Possibly a three-way tie.
It's either a three-way tie or Axis get eliminated.
Yes.
So if Steel Wolves can beat Detonator and Axis beat Armor Project, there is a three-way tie between Axis, Detonator, and Steel Wolves. I have to go and see what the head-to-head looks like there. If Armor Project beat Axis, and then it's goodbye Empire.
Yeah. What's interesting, too, here is we pretty much have a sample of our quarterfinal matchup. I believe no matter what happens, it will be Steel Wolves taking on Detonator. Okay. I do believe in that quarterfinal matchup. It's the deciding here is if Armor Project gets 6th or Axis gets 6th in that three-way tie. So getting ourselves a little bit of sample of our playoffs going to be coming up next weekend.
Yeah. So tomorrow does have some very important games. Armor Project on their current form do look like they could. I give it to them. I think that Armor Project could pull off the upset.
Yeah.
I think Empire.
Alves trying his darnest.
Yeah, I think Empire just don't quite have the identity that we saw from them in the first split, where they were second place and they almost took it to the champions. This split, they haven't come out swinging and haven't looked all that hot. Don't quite have the identity anymore. Really relying on Shine to be that split push threat. I think Armor Project do have a shot. It's again difficult one. I'd say maybe 25% chance they could win the series, which is quite low, but
a chance is a chance. A chance is a chance.
Gave them 0.1% against win.
Were you going to give Axis that chance last split during those playoffs where they came in as a dark horse? So you never know. For now, though, that is going to be the end of our broadcast. Same time, same place, though, tomorrow for our final games.